Let's go over sequencing from the lower half. We went over the drill with the med ball so that the backside works through. I'm gonna give you 2 more drills to get the lower half working in correct, powerful Let's go over 2 more drills that's going to help you with the lower half mechanics to make sure that they're working properly. And once they start working properly, everything else is going to sequence through. The lower half really is so important because it starts a sequence. It's the biggest set of muscles that we have, and most people don't know how to use the lower half. As they grow up, they have very hot bats, these big barrels. Just throw the hands and they go forever. Well, there is a point in time when those bats aren't used anymore. That hitter struggles because he didn't develop a good, proper sequence. Now, we're not saying throw them away or anything like that. What we're saying is learn with the SABRE bat the proper sequence, then go back to those and watch the results. The other point is we want you to play longer, enjoy the game longer, and then see what happens. So one thing that we know is that each part of the body must, in sequence, come to a complete stop so that the next sequence can pick up. Here's the easiest way for me to explain that. If I have 2 towels exactly the same, and I take one towel and I do that with it, you're not going to be worried about getting hit with it. It's going to do absolutely nothing. But if I take the other end, I roll it up, and then I flip like that and snap, each part of that towel stops and the next one speeds up, and then we get snapped with it. So that's one thing you have to know. Each sequence, okay, of the body must come to a complete stop in order for the next one to speed up. And what we do, we've put the SABRE bat and all of our hitters on K motion. Okay, it's a biomechanical system, and that's one way that we developed this bat. The SABRE bat was to say, hey, how do we help you sequence? So we know that our hips have to come to a complete stop and have a break. Okay, pitchers are the same thing. They don't pitch here and then throw like this. They come to a complete stop, and then their mechanics takes over to release the ball. Same thing here. So if I am continually hitting here, okay, you'll see the hitter that is always fooled, he's always out front, he's always on this front foot this way. This is used for adjustability, all right? We're gonna be here if we get fooled and adjust, but as a rule of thumb, we want it to be able to block off the front hip so that it can now turn the back hip and the barrel in sequence. So one drill that we do a lot is to, as we come to our position, we're going to take our swing, and as we get through contact, lift back up. What we want to do is feel this get stiff, okay? We're not trying to kill everything, okay? It's just simply a feel drill. And feel how this gets stopped, and then the barrel goes. It's the same thing, okay? There's multiple ways to do it. You can do your step through drills, okay? You can go from here. How you do it and how you feel comfortable does not make a difference to me. Pick one that you like, get that front side up, and we want to take this hip. What we're not doing is letting this hip bone turn. This foot's not going, okay? We're staying in our same hitting position. This hip bone is gonna, for us, run just to the right center field side of second base so that we can get through. Because you'll see I'm all the way through contact if I do that. If I let it go off, I'm now spinning and there's no power there because this hip never gets stopped. It just spins. So it's okay. Next drill. We're going to take a knee. Now, what we don't want, we do not want this foot tucked under like this. Because now where is the weight? The weight's in the front of the foot. I'm up on my weight through the instep and through the heel, okay? I want to sit into my hip. I don't want to be here because that's not posture. But what you're gonna notice, to stand up, you're gonna pretty much have to find a proper hinge, stand up, take my step, stay with good posture, and come through. We've done this with all of our best hitters, Division I and all up. This drill, when they do it, completely surprised me. All of their exit velos went up 3 miles an hour on that drill. Then, without them thinking, we went back to their normal swing and it would go down. Why? They were used to the old not staying postured, okay? Even if you stay here, once you start to make that move, come through and make that move and stay hinged and let the hips work, all right? I'm not gonna lie, it was surprising to me that this drill here produced so much extra power. The other side of it too is when I'm here, I can't muscle up on it, okay? I'm gonna stay smooth, and you'll notice my hands move and load on their own. I'm not going and trying to get all crazy. I'm more trying to stay inside this hip. What happens? Oh, my hands move back, I cycle, and I come through. I wanna say, this is one of the most important drills that you're gonna do to find posture and to feel that position, okay? Stay on this, stay on this. Be able to hit all sides of the field. Be able to move this tee back to here. You're not gonna move back, okay? You're gonna stay in the same position. Even if I try to stand up like this, I have to move out here, so we know that's not right. We want this to stay on the inside, and I can still hit right there, okay? If I'm here and I want to go to the inside pitch, I stay through. My knee is underneath here, okay, under my hip, and I bring my shoulder to contact. I say that a lot. Take the shoulder through contact. If I don't, look at my hands. I'm disconnected, there's no power. If I take my shoulder, I'm gonna come through. One more thing with our upper body that I forgot. Easiest way that I can teach you, how do we stay head still, not moving back, not pulling off. You don't necessarily have to touch your chin on the front side, especially for the younger guys that don't have big shoulders yet. But if I'm here, and then I take my back shoulder and replace it to my chin. I can't dump. I'm gonna cycle. I'm gonna take my back shoulder to the ball. I'm gonna take my chin down. I'm not taking my chin to my shoulder. Okay. I'm taking my chin. I'm watching my pitcher. I'm replacing as I come through. That is so important. Please, whatever you do, work on that.